I am a lazy person. I want to get the best results doing the least amount of work as possible. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It is early. I just woke up. Like, I'm literally in Teron's bathroom right now because he's in bed still asleep. So, today is day 1 of my 4-week cut. I literally leave exactly 4 weeks from today to head out on my trip. So it is like, it's grind mode. It is time to get to it. Start off each video weighing myself, showing my measurements and all of that. Now, I'm specifically doing that for you guys so you can kind of track where I'm at. But normally if I'm cutting, I don't check my body that often. Honestly, I don't think it's good mentally because there's so many factors, there's so many things that can change your weight or can change the way you look, like having too much sodium or it being that time of the month or you being stressed. So certain things can change the way your body looks, you know, temporarily. But for the purpose of this video, I will be weighing in and measuring in for you guys so you can see what I'm looking like. But if you're cutting and if you're on the, you know, on the routine and stuff like that, I would check maybe every 2 weeks if you want to check yourself. Taking pictures weekly is awesome, but when it comes to like measuring yourself, maybe 2 weeks, okay? Weekly is just a little excessive. Get into it. I got my measuring tape right here, so I'm going to measure myself for you guys. I'm gonna keep the same outfit on. Let me just step back for you guys. I'm just wearing a sports bra and some just a black little undies, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep it consistent. And you want to keep it nice and easy. You don't want to pull too tight, but nice and relaxed. I'm 37.25. Okay, waist. You want to go with the smallest part of your waist when you do that. Mine is at 30, but I'm also going to do the bottom part, you know, because I have a little pooch going on down here. So we'll do it right in the middle, below my old belly button ring scar. And my lower is 32 and a half. We're at 43 and a half. Okay, I'm gonna hit both thighs because I don't want thighs bigger than the other. So for my right, I'm at 26 and a half. I am 27. Carry a lot of fat in these arms, y'all. My arms, 13 even. In my bathroom, and let's weigh ourselves. And don't cover my pedicure, okay? It's been a while. I need to get my toes done, so. Okay, so we're at 178 even. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 1 of my 4-week mini cut series. I've been trying to figure out how I wanted to film this series. If I wanted to vlog all the way through, I wanted to do like diary type entry, or how I was gonna go about it, because one, dieting is hard enough. It's hard. I have a lot going on, a lot preparing for my mother's birthday coming up, my birthday trip coming up, and following a diet and training every day. And on top of that, I'm filming other videos for YouTube. Vlogging just wasn't in the cards for this series. So what I decided to do is I wanted to treat this kind of like a diary entry. So I'm gonna kind of chat with you guys. I'm gonna keep it short, but I'm gonna talk to you about how my week went, how I was feeling, and I'm gonna kind of break this down into a few different parts. My diet, my weight training, cardio, and I'm gonna talk about my mindset and how I was feeling throughout the week. Today is day 8, so I've officially completed 1 full week of my mini cut, and it feels great. So let's get into it. Something that I did want to mention before I jumped into this video, I am going to be including workouts in my diet and clips and stuff in this video as well, so it won't be just me sitting here talking. But If you want to follow along and you want to see literally every single thing that I've been doing, then check me out on Instagram. Keisha.Collins, I'll link it down below. I have my Instagram handles here. I have a highlight reel on my Instagram where you can see every single workout that I'm doing. I'm literally screenshotting it and putting it on my Instagram for you guys so anyone can go and screenshot and follow themselves. I'm also including everything that I've been eating as well. You know, I post a lot of full day of eating, so you guys see my diet, you see what I eat, but I am posting every single day on my Instagram. I'm posting check-ins and all of that. So head to my Instagram so you can see the highlight reel. I only have 2 highlights on there. One is my training and the other one is my diet. Let's talk about diet throughout the week. So I follow more of a flexible style diet. Okay, I've tried the strict diet. I've tried the bodybuilder style, just crazy strict eating. I've done keto. I've been vegan. Like literally anything you can think of, I've done it. Okay, it always led to me like relapsing. Okay, and it led to me binge eating and just falling off. So I would go and lose all this weight, and then what would happen? I would gain it all right back because I always followed these like very cookie cutter strict diets. And the thing is, I would see results very quickly. The weight would fall off, but it wasn't sustainable. It just wasn't sustainable. So I didn't have a good relationship with food for a very long time. I do follow flexible dieting, which means I eat clean for the most part, or what you would consider clean, but I eat foods that I enjoy, okay? And everything in moderation. As I've been in this industry for a very, very long time, so I know how to pretty much eat for my body. But if you're someone who doesn't and you prefer to count calories, something that's a great tool that I actually sometimes use when I want to try out a new recipe is called Myfitnesspal. It's an app. Now, I do not use this app to calculate my calories because it puts you way too low. Now, if you're someone who doesn't know how much you should be eating in a calorie deficit, then a good tool to use is the TDE website, which I will show you how to use it, and I will also include a link down below. But pretty much what you do is you go to this website, you put in your weight, you put in your age, all of the stuff that it asks you, you put in your activity level, and it will calculate your total daily calorie needs. And then from there, when you scroll down, you'll see different options where you can see how many calories you should be eating if you're bulking, how many calories you should be eating if you're cutting, how many calories to eat if you want to stay at your maintenance. And it shows all of that. And then you can adjust it based on if you want a higher carb diet or a moderate carb or lower carb. I personally like to stay at moderate. I like to keep everything somewhere in the middle because I like fatty foods and I like high carb foods. So I always stay somewhere in the middle. So if you don't know how many calories you should be eating, check out the TDE website, and it just gives you a rough estimate, at least somewhere to start, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And then take those calories, go to Myfitnesspal, plug all of those numbers in there, and then you can put your food in there to figure out if you're reaching your goals or you're eating enough or if you're eating too much. So that's a great way to start off each week, and you don't have to put your food in every week, okay? You can do it on a Sunday just to see, okay, I can have this much, and then that's way you know what to follow for the rest of the week. Figure out what I'm going to eat at the start of the week, and I'll insert clips in here of what I've been eating, and I follow that the whole week, and it helps with consistency. So when you're eating the same stuff, and let's say a week goes by and you don't really see any changes, then you know you might need to adjust what you're eating slightly. So that is why consistency is like the key to this game. To only grocery shop for the week, that way food doesn't go to waste. And also I get excited for new groceries because then it's like, new food, fresh food, even though it's the same food that I've probably been eating, you know? Also, eating at home. I would say that's like the biggest key, is making your own food, just because you know exactly what you put into it. Like if I want tacos, I'm gonna make tacos at home because I don't know what they're cooking. I don't know how much cooking oil they're using. I don't know what they're putting in it when I go to eat out. And sugar, people put sugar in everything. So my number one tip is just to cook your own food, even no matter what you want. If you want pancakes, or you want a burrito, whatever you want, just make it at home. And that's kind of what I follow. Moving along, let's talk about training. So my training pretty much stays the same. Okay, whether I'm bulking, cutting, any of that maintenance, I lift weights. That's as simple as it. I lift weights. That's how I've been able to build my curves. That's how I'm able to always look strong or always look fit, even when I put on some weight. That is the one thing that I am the most consistent with, is weight training. I might slack off on my diet. I might not hit cardio or anything like that, but what I'm always doing is I'm always lifting weights. How I'm training right now is here's my workout split, okay? So day 1, I'm hitting hamstrings and glutes. Day 2, I'm hitting back and biceps. I take my rest day, active recovery day, so I'm never really resting. Day 4 is quads and glutes. Day 5 is upper body. So then I'll hit shoulders, chest, triceps. I hit them all in one. And then day 6 is glutes only. And then day 7, rest day, active recovery day. This will pretty much be the same split even when I'm done cutting and I want to put on weight. So my body responds well to this. I feel like I get adequate enough rest time to where even though I'm training glutes 3 times a week, my muscles aren't too fatigued, or I have enough rest time in between to train them again. So that is the training portion. All right, let's talk about cardio. So the problem is with most people when they get started on their cut, they go way too ham on the cardio. I want to increase cardio too fast and too much, okay? And for me, I am lazy. Like, the thing is, you guys see me train every day, and I do train every day, but I am a lazy person. I want to get the best results doing the least amount of work as possible. I don't have the energy that I used to. I used to be able to train for hours, and I would do high intensity cardio for 30, 45 minutes, an hour, and then go lift and do like crazy like CrossFit circuits. I cannot do that anymore. Like, I am tired. I don't have the energy for that. My favorite form of cardio? Walking. I love walking. Walking is one of the most underrated exercises there is walking, okay? Now I'll walk on an incline for 20 minutes. So that's what my cardio for week 1 is I do 20 minutes of incline walking every day after my workout. My active recovery days, so what I've been doing on my non-lifting days, that's when I've been working in abs. I hate abs, okay? But I wanted to start working them in more, so I'm doing it on my rest days. Because when I'm done lifting, I don't want to do no abs. I don't want to do abs. So abs are on my rest days. So I have abs 2 times a week, which is more than I've had in years. But what I've also incorporated on my active recovery days is my spin bike. So I have my apartment complex comes with like 5 Peloton bikes in our gym, so we get free membership and stuff like that, which is awesome. Perks of living here. So I'll take a Peloton class on my active recovery days. So it is just easy, and just I don't have to think about what I'm doing, and it helps me get done with cardio quicker, or I feel like it's getting done quicker because I'm following a class and I'm like engaged the whole time. So that's what my recovery days look like. But if you want to go take a walk outside, or take a yoga class, or stretch for 15-20 minutes on your rest day, or do nothing on your rest day, that is totally fine. I just need to be active, and so that's what I do. I take a Peloton class on my recovery days, hit some abs, and then call it a day. So let's discuss like my mindset for week 1. So week 1, I feel like is the easiest week of any program, and that's for anyone. It's the start of a new program. You're motivated, you're like ready to go, you're pumped up, you're starting a new program, you're starting your weight loss journey, your weight gain journey, whatever that is. So week 1 is easy. Week 1 is a piece of cake. The thing is most people get through week 1, they're like, oh, I did great on my diet, I got all my workouts in, let me go celebrate and let me go to enjoy myself. And then they take their 2 days of cheat days, or they take their weekends off, and then everything goes to shits following that. That's why I follow a flexible diet style, because I don't feel the need to have a cheat day or a cheat meal, because I'm eating things that I like. Okay, I'm still having ice cream, I'm still having cookies, I'm still having tacos and all of that. So I don't feel the need to schedule a cheat day or a cheat meal. Week 2 is when things get a little bit tougher. Okay, but I tell anybody, if you make it through week 2, everything just becomes a habit. It becomes routine. Week 3 is nothing. You get up, you go to the gym like It's just automatic. You don't even think about it. But week 2, so coming off week 1, I'm already technically in week 2 by the time this video drops out. It's every day just pushing yourself to, hey, just get through this day, get through your food, follow your plan, because the results is going to be worth it. And then after week 2, oh, this is easy. We're smooth sailing from here. Hardest part that's going to be about week 2 is that, you know, that time of the month, my period's coming soon, and I get period symptoms a week prior. Like, I'm fine when I'm on my period. It's the week before where the cravings kick in, where I'm just tired, where I'm so sleepy, and just like I don't want to move from the couch. So how I'm going to mentally prepare going into week 2, the moment I wake up is straight to the gym. Now, some people are just nighttime people. Some people just like to go to the gym at nighttime. But if you're one of those people who are like, I'm going to skip today, or you know there's a chance that you might not go, get your workout in the morning and get it out the way. All right, so that kind of wraps up week 1 check-ins. Now, if you want to follow along, then please go to my Instagram account and use my highlight and follow along. The workouts are all there laid out for you. The diet is laid out for you, literally. And also stay tuned for week 2 check-ins, where I'll actually do a side-by-side comparison of my measurements and my weigh-in from this video. So we'll see how my body has changed. I already know because I weighed in already. I did my measurements already. So you guys will see that in week 2's video. So thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below if you guys have any questions about if there's something I missed or something you guys want me to touch on in my week 2 check-ins diary style. So let me know if you have any questions about what I'm doing, and do not forget to subscribe.